Well, I'm here this morning with Dave Moore. He's the executive pastor at Hunter Bible Church in Newcastle, and he's also behind a great tool for churches and church plants, safeministrytraining.com.au. Can you tell us a bit of the background to why you decided to set up safeministrytraining.com.au?
Yeah, so we as a church, we had loads of volunteers who we'd invite to help us with kids and run kids programs and that type of thing. And we started to look at the requirements that we needed to fulfill in terms of training them and being legal and to get insurance as a church. And as we started looking into it, it was just a mess. There were so many different requirements out there and no one had really pulled them all together, so they lined up. Mm-hmm. And so we got talking to an insurance company and we got talking to other professional agencies. And so for our church, we worked out a way that we could train volunteers online and that we could do it without having to pull them all in on a certain day and train them for 6 hours or 7 hours like other courses do, and in such a way that it meant that they fulfilled all the legal requirements. So as a church, we fulfilled the legal requirements, and we also fulfilled all the insurance requirements that we had to, and it helped make our leaders be more safe in the way they look after kids and respond to kids and that type of thing. So when we did that for ourselves as a church for a few years, we had a couple of requests from other churches saying they'd love to see if they could use it. And so we thought, let's just slightly modify this a bit and make it generic for heaps of churches. Mm-hmm.
So can you tell us, what does the safeministrytraining.com.au platform provide?
Yeah, so it provides a few things that churches need in order to be legal, insurable and safe. So the first thing it provides is a safe ministry policy. Mm-hmm. Now, this is just something that insurance companies and basically everyone wants organisations to have. It's just a policy that states what type of organisation you're going to be and how you're going to treat kids in general. But it needs to tick some certain boxes and that type of thing. So we've got a generic one of those, and that's free. You can hop online. You can grab it now. We've got a generic reporting procedure. So if there is an issue in your church, all these different places you need to speak to. Do you speak to docs? Do you speak to the police? Do you speak to the insurance company? It's just written really clearly. This is the steps you take if there's an issue or if someone's reported abuse or that type of thing. And on top of that, we also provide an online training tool for your volunteers. And so they watch 5 videos, answer some questions. The whole thing takes half an hour. And it gives them all the training that they need. And the cool thing is, the reason I really like it, I was really excited to do this, is while they do the training, the website, safeministrytraining.com.au, it'll verify their working with children check for your church. Mm-hmm. So otherwise, churches have to got this whole other admin thing they've got to go on to be legal. They've got to verify that their volunteers have got a working with children check number and that they're verified and all that type of stuff. And so we'll do that for you while they're doing the training.
Yep, great. So you've got a great offer for church plants, so churches under 24 months old. Can you tell us a bit about that offer?
Yeah, look, we'd love for churches to use this because I know the headache. Like we've spent the last couple of years living with the headache of wanting to do this really well, and so we don't want it to be a headache for new churches. And so if you've got a church that's 24 months or younger, then we want to offer you guys 30 free training credits. So that's 30 volunteers at your church who can hop online for free. It's normally only costs $10 per person to be doing the training. Yep. But yeah, we'll give you the first 30 free as a way of hoping to help churches grow.
Great. Well, thanks, Dave. Appreciate you offering that to church planters around Australia, and also excited to see, I guess, good, safe ministry training for our children's workers, for our ministry leaders. They'll ensure, God willing, kids are kept safe and ministries are able to continue to promote the gospel and see kids following Jesus.
Yeah, absolutely.
Great stuff. Thanks.
Thanks a lot, Scott.